We now move on item 16, report of the informal ad hoc open-ended working group. As you will remember, the informal ad hoc working group was first established at the 11th session of the committee in 2016, and it was led by the chairperson of the 12th session, His Excellency Ambassador Lee Bong-hun. At the 12th session of the committee in 2017, we decided to continue this working group and made it open to all interested state parties. The committee also redefined the working group's mandate to cover the 5 main areas as described in decisions 12-13. The committee at that time did not appoint the chairperson of the group. We discussed this issue at the first bureau meeting in March 2018, and since I'm not based at Paris, I felt it was more practical for someone else to assume this role. And after consultation, I'm grateful that Algeria and Philippines kindly agreed to co-chair the group. I would like to thank the two co-chairs for having taken on this role with enthusiasm and for having advanced the work nicely. And I would like also to thank the state parties who have participated in and followed the work of the informal and ad hoc open-ended working group attentively throughout the year. And I trust that their fruitful discussion will contribute to the better implementation and sound governance of the 2003 Convention. I believe we can see the document 16, the report, and the draft decision of this item as which are prepared by the working group. May I now give the floor to the co-chairs of the working group, whom I understand has joined us on the podium. And may I invite the co-chairs to take the floor, please. Thank you.
Merci, Monsieur le Président. Merci, chers membres du comité, de nous avoir donné la chance d'abord de travailler sur cette question, de nous avoir fait confiance et nous sommes très honorés et heureux aujourd'hui. Je parle à mon nom et aussi au nom de mon coprésident. Nous sommes très honorés ici d'être là et de vous présenter notre rapport. Nous souhaiterions aussi adresser un très chaleureux remerciement à notre président qui aussi nous a fait confiance et nous a guidés à travers tout cet exercice. Donc sans lui, beaucoup de choses n'auraient pas été possibles. Beaucoup d'entre vous ont assisté aux réunions que nous avons tenues à Paris tout au long de cette année. Donc les réunions qui se sont tenues entre la session le 12 donc à Jeju, en République de Corée, et cette session-là. Nous avons eu donc plusieurs réunions, beaucoup de personnes se sont exprimées. Je ne vais pas vous faire lecture de notre rapport parce que nous sommes déjà pris par le temps. Vous avez tous, j'espère, devant vous le rapport. Nous avons fait plusieurs recommandations, 14 recommandations à ce comité. Nous avons écouté de nombreuses délégations. Nous avons également discuté avec des représentants des ONG, des représentants de l'Evaluation Body. Et honnêtement, nous sommes très contents de la manière dont les discussions se sont passées. Nous aurions aimé peut-être avoir plus d'affluence aux réunions, que les collègues s'expriment un peu plus sur leurs préoccupations pour aider à résoudre des problèmes qui seront évidemment apparus à cette réunion. Toutefois, nous avons réussi j'espère, à capter l'esprit des discussions et l'esprit de ce que vous souhaitiez qu'on présente ici à cette session. Vous avez tous suivi les discussions autour du dialogue. C'est un des points qui a été le plus discuté au courant de nos réunions, et il y a eu tout ce sentiment d'inévitabilité du dialogue. Nous les États membres souhaitaient que ce dialogue se fasse et nous sommes heureux aujourd'hui de voir que la décision a été prise dans ce sens-là, même si elle a été un peu laborieuse à venir, mais décision il y a. Donc je ne vais pas plus tarder donner la parole à mon collègue pour quelques commentaires et nous sommes à votre disposition pour répondre à vos questions concernant le rapport. Je vous remercie.
Merci Algérie. Je demande maintenant aux Philippines d'ajouter sur ce que l'Algérie a dit.
Just very briefly, Mr. Chairperson, distinguished committee members, we'd like to, as my co-chair mentioned, deeply thank you for the confidence you entrusted in our delegations to co-chair the working group this year. We'd like to warmly also thank the Secretariat for their support and presence during our meetings. Also the evaluation body and NGO forum representatives with whom we had very constructive dialogues and discussions with. I'd like to thank my dear co-chair, Mr. Nassim Amer from the Permanent Delegation of Algeria for his dedication, wise counsel, and efficient teamwork all throughout the year. And of course, all the states parties that attended our 3 meetings in Paris. We did our best to try to reflect the consensus on the key issues that were under our mandate as given to us by Decision 12-COM-13 at last year's committee session. Just in a nutshell, the issues we tackled were regarding resource mobilization, implementation of the governance recommendations, which is the next item on our agenda, reflection of the dialogue mechanism, and accreditation of NGOs, and other matters to facilitate the work of the committee. We had good discussions, proposed 14 recommendations, which we hope can strengthen all of the mechanisms of the convention. As my co-chair mentioned, we're available to answer any questions here, and we hope that we reflected the true spirit of engagement of all states parties in our discussions. With that, Mr. Chairperson, thank you again so much for the confidence and the opportunity you gave to us to contribute to your successful chairmanship of the committee. Thank you.
Thank you. And once again, my thanks to the 2 co-chairs for promptly agreeing to chair this open-ended ad hoc group. And also my thanks goes to all members who participated during the discussions. And thank you again for this wonderful work. I would perhaps at this juncture like to invite the Secretary for some additional information.
Thank you, Mr. Chairperson. Just a small comment that the Secretariat noted that in the draft decision, paragraph 7, it was not indicated whether the group to be extended is indeed once again to be open-ended or not. Committee members are invited to decide its nature before adopting this decision. And I must again, for reasons of resource, take this opportunity to reiterate that as it was the case this year and last year, we will not be able to provide Secretariat services to the group. And this is indeed, as I've said, due to limited human and financial resources of the Secretariat. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary, for raising this issue and for this clarification. I now open the floor for any comment or question or observation on the report. Does anybody wish to take the floor? I don't. Yes, Palestine.
Just not to waste time, actually, just to thank our 2 co-chairs and the work that they have done. It was a hard work. Thank you very much. And when we will come to the decision, we have some slight amendments. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Palestine, for. I know that you have participated also in the open-ended committee. And can we therefore move to adopt document 16? Do I take it that we can adopt it, Palestine? Have we go paragraph by paragraph, and then whenever you wish to make a slight modification, let us know. Paragraph 1, no objection, adopted. Paragraph 2, no objection, adopted. Paragraph 3, adopted. Paragraph 4, adopted. Paragraph 5, adopted. Mais, paragraph 6, adopted. Paragraph 7, Palestine.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Actually, since in the previous decision, 13-10, we adopted a provisional mechanism for dialogue as a pilot phase. So I think that paragraph A, 7A, could be deleted, and in that case, paragraph B become A, and I will add just a small new paragraph B. Okay?
Yes. Are we agreeable? And this is the proposal of Palestine that
Maybe if I can give the new B, and afterwards the committee members will look on it. So the small b will be other issues to facilitate the work of the committee.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
I see Austria and Zambia wishing to intervene, but there was an issue raised by the Secretariat whether the committee is going to be open-ended. I don't know if anybody wishes to react on that, but let me pass over the floor to Austria.
Thank you, Mr. Chairperson. I think we should keep this working group as inclusive as possible, so I would add open-ended. And I think we should not erase the first paragraph just because we have adopted a decision to start this creative experiment. I think we should, or the working group should still further reflect on this dialogue mechanism and also in consultation with the evaluation body. But I don't have any problem with the second amendment.
I have Zambia, Djibouti, Cuba, Jamaica, and Palestine, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Apparently, what we wanted to say is what our colleagues from Austria have just mentioned. We have no problem in keeping the first 7A in the document. The reason being that we want this document to be, this decision to be as self-contained as possible. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Djibouti.
Merci, Monsieur le Président. Je voudrais tout d'abord, dans un premier temps, féliciter le groupe de travail qui ont pu produire ce rapport relatif aux recommandations auxquelles je me souscris totalement. Je voudrais également souligner que nous soutenons le fait d'élargir la composition du groupe de réflexion afin de permettre à tous les États partis de donner leur opinion et de participer activement. Je vous remercie.
Merci, Djibouti. Cuba.
Gracias, señor presidente. Apoyamos la enmienda que ha hecho Palestina, pero también comprendemos la preocupación de la Secretaría, pero es fundamental que de alguna manera acompañe este proceso. Sabemos las dificultades que tiene con el tema del personal y la carga de trabajo, pero para el diálogo es fundamental que la Secretaría también esté presente en este ejercicio y no sea un simple grupo de trabajo que funcione independiente y que no esté al menos presente la Secretaría para poder contribuir a este diálogo. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Cuba. Jamaica.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Jamaica supports the suggestion by Austria that the working group remain open-ended.
Thank you, Jamaica. La Palestine.
Merci, Monsieur le Président. En réalité, le nouveau paragraphe B, other issues to facilitate the work of the committee, could include also the dialogue mechanism. So it opens the door for any issue that members would like to raise, knowing that the mechanism, in my opinion, we will try it next year. We will have a first result after the end of the next cycle. So which means it is not in contradiction. Those who think that we need to reflect more on the dialogue mechanism, it will be included in B. So I ask our colleagues just to be flexible on this and to keep it A and new B. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Netherlands.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I would like to support the suggestion by Austria to keep the working group open-ended, and I would also not support the suggestion to delete 7A. You know, since we're talking about sayings, we have a saying in the Netherlands that says, de baby niet met het badwater weggooien. And it's, the meaning is that you shouldn't throw away the baby with the bathing water. And since we made this baby, I think we should really be careful to keep on reflecting on what is the appropriate mechanism. And maybe a suggestion, maybe Palestine and Cuba could agree that we could put A and B, or the A that is deleted and B together and say further reflect on appropriate dialogue mechanisms to strengthen transparency and other issues to facilitate the work of the committee. Thank you.
Let us hear the co-chair. What are their feelings?
Merci, Monsieur le Président, de nous donner la parole. Nous ne souhaitons pas intervenir dans la prise de décision des membres du comité, qui sont souverains bien sûr, mais sur une note juste de conseil, peut-être que le secrétariat, quand il mettra au point la formulation concrète du dialogue, peut-être que le secrétaire aura besoin d'une réunion avec les États membres pour expliquer la teneur des étapes qu'ils vont mettre en place. Et nous pensons que le groupe de travail open-ended est le lieu idoine pour en parler. Donc au lieu de dire réfléchir, peut-être échanger avec le secrétariat sur les étapes futures du dialogue. Et comme ça, on aura au moins une réunion avec le secrétariat et avec les États membres du comité et avec les États observateurs pour un peu comprendre tout le spectre qui sera proposé par le secrétariat pour le dialogue. Donc pour nous, cette phrase, cette recommandation a juste besoin d'être un peu retouchée, mais il y a du sens à se réunir sur la question du dialogue, peut-être pas la réflexion comme on a dit parce que la décision a été adoptée, mais sur la mise en place du dialogue. Je vous remercie, Monsieur le Président.
C'est quelque chose de très sensible et ça va aussi dans le sens de Cuba. Et peut-être je vais demander au secrétariat de nous dire ses sentiments.
Yeah, I think that, and I thank the delegate from Algeria, that last comment makes a lot of sense. Indeed, since, without going into it, it will be experimental, and I reiterate that I'm not convinced that decisions will be able to be, evaluations will be able to be changed. There may have to be a way to figure out on how to work that. It would be important to have some kind of informal gathering with the working group to actually present the proposal once we've been able to look at all the way it goes. Yeah.
J'ai aussi l'Autriche et le Chypre. C'est terminé. Autriche, vous voulez intervenir ou bien c'est...
Well, actually, I only wanted to say that for me, other issues seems too vague, and we don't have now an alternative developed. Like if the experiment does not prove to be successful, and also we want to develop some kind of legal grounds. So that's why I thought it should be included.
Chypre.
Merci, Monsieur le Président. Simplement pour appuyer la proposition d'Algérie, et je pense que le secrétariat est tout à fait d'accord pour faire l'échange entre le secrétariat et le groupe de travail. Merci.
Djibouti.
Merci, Monsieur le Président. C'est pour un peu d'abord rappeler que Djibouti avait soutenu le fait d'étendre le mandat du groupe de travail informel, donc il faudra que le nom de Djibouti soit mentionné d'abord. Deuxièmement, je soutiens la proposition du représentant de l'Algérie, qui est en même temps co-président du groupe ad hoc. Merci.
Est-ce qu'on aura Palestine qui va prendre tout en considération et venir avec quelque chose de consensuel, la Palestine?
Absolument, Monsieur le Président. Je remercie tous les intervenants et notre collègue de l'Algérie. En effet, il serait utile de faire un échange avec le secrétariat et l'organe d'évaluation pour examiner la mise en œuvre de la phase expérimentale du mécanisme de dialogue, ainsi que toute autre question qui pourrait faciliter le travail du comité. Cependant, pour le open-ended, pour le groupe de travail, nous aussi, nous soutenons que ça soit ouvert. Donc, si vous voulez, on peut maintenant amender le petit A pour devenir échanger avec le secrétariat et l'organe d'évaluation. Échanger avec le secrétariat et l'organe d'évaluation sur la mise en œuvre du mécanisme de dialogue expérimental in the current cycle, how do they say it in French, dans le... well...
Pas nécessaire que vous mentionniez ça.
Sorry?
Laissez ça comme ça même. There's no need to mention it as such.
Okay, we don't mention it. So just la mise en œuvre du mécanisme de dialogue expérimental ainsi que toute autre question pour faciliter le travail, ainsi que toute autre question pour faciliter le travail du comité.
C'est tout?
C'est tout.
Oh, ouais.
Je pense que c'est le sens aussi que tous les collègues étaient d'accord avec. Je ne sais pas si ça pose un problème pour quelqu'un. Si quelqu'un peut améliorer le texte, bienvenue. Mais l'idée est là. Merci, Monsieur le Président.
Et le fait que ce soit open-ended, est-ce que ça doit apparaître quelque part? Ok, très bien. Et Lebanon?
Yeah, thank you. I wanted to support the open-ended nature of the ad hoc group, please.
Thank you. Can we now agree on the draft? Are we ready with exact appellation? Djibouti, vous voulez mentionner quelque chose encore?
Président, c'est pas, Monsieur le Président, merci, c'est pas un grand problème, c'est le fait que j'avais demandé qu'on ajoute le nom de Djibouti dans le point 7, les pays qui soutiennent ce point 7. Et c'est la troisième fois que je demande et je ne vois pas Djibouti.
C'est là apparemment. Ça a été mis. Merci beaucoup de nous rappeler encore une fois. Et Palestine, China first.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm sorry, I have to say that there is kind of different understanding here between the proposal by the distinguished delegation of Palestine and the delegation of Austria, because the exchange with the Secretary and the evaluation body doesn't necessarily mean that the ad hoc working group, all the interested parties would like to participate in the working group would all involved in this exchange progress. That's different kind of process here. So I'm not quite sure which approach we should take. But actually we do agree that we would keep the working group open-ended. Thank you.
Yes, Netherlands.
I'm wondering, thank you, Mr. Chair, I'm sorry. I'm wondering if it's possible to add in the first paragraph, as it is now, to add a reference to that there's a reflection needed on alternatives to the experimental dialogue mechanism, as we have. I hear my.
Let us hear Mr. Curtis. Perhaps he can clarify something.
Thank you. I think I understand there's a lot of concerns because this issue of dialogue is highly sensitive. I remind that the working group is informal, that nothing gets decided in the working group that cannot come through a formal working group or a committee session or a General Assembly. So these discussions are informal. They are not mandated to make decisions on its own, but only to present them back to the committee or the informal or a General Assembly. In that sense, and I take note of, if I may, the comment from China, once it's decided that it's open-ended, I understand that means any state party may attend any of the meetings that this group would organize. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Curtis, for this clarification. I come back to Palestine.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just to address the concerns of our colleague from Netherlands, actually, we will continue the reflection, but at this stage, we proposed something. The committee adopted a mechanism. It is experimental. So the reflection will continue after having experimented this phase. After that, we will continue the reflection following the results, whether it was satisfying or not, whether it was useful or useless. So this is the first thing. Second thing, it is true, I agree with the Secretariat. This is an informal working group. And actually this exchange, it is a form of reflection on the implementation, and when we talk about the implementation, we will talk about the mechanism itself. So nevertheless, for the moment in French, the amendment is complete for paragraph A, while in English it is not. So we need, yes, that's it. Any other issues to facilitate the work for the committee.
Thank you.
So now it is okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
China and Netherlands reconfronted with the explanation, and can we now move to approve the paragraph 7 as redrafted? No objection. Adopted. Paragraph 8. No objection. Adopted. Can we now move to adopt draft decision third come 15, 13 come 16 as amended? Adopted. Thank you very much.